There it is. It's a shrimp boat for sure. See it? How about now?
Yep. Come around the side. That is out there.
So he's floating in heaven.
Right, so it looks like that.
First time I showed a video on YouTube, a guy says, "Ah, that's a mirage." Okay, well, let's prove him wrong. I went out here and I videotaped boats going off into that plane. They're on water. Just the water is being like mirrored.
Yeah.
See all the reflection coming off the water? Well, after you get out a certain distance, the sun, the angle of the sun hitting that water actually causes it to turn into a mirror, because you can actually see the mirror under the boat. See the boat again underneath them?
Yeah.
So the water is actually mirroring the sky.
Right.
Just look up above. See how it's kind of pinkish in my screen?
Yeah.
So it's mirroring the sky because of the angle that I'm on. So,
That's cool.
yeah. So when they tell you don't, if you ever read the definition of mirage, go home and Google it. It'll tell you don't believe you, don't believe your eyes. You're seeing things, or you're hallucinating, or it's just a mirage. And I'm like, that's the confusion. You can't believe yourself. Now I know when I go to a magic show, he's going to do an illusion to trick me. I know it's a trick. And what do they use? Smoke and mirrors. And that's what I call it, smoke and mirrors.
You know what? When you get home,
It's one thing you'll find too is people will walk right in front of me. They don't care. I had more young kids today. Excuse me, and they went behind me. I was like, wow. Some of them are taught courtesy.
I can see somebody stepping on that.
The water and the object look pretty strange looking too.
I always stick them in my pocket and then I get home and wash them.
Oh, look at that. Another boat goes by closer. Look how far out this shrimp boat's getting. Look how far he is now.
Disappearing.
That's what happened. He'll actually go out there and, just disappear. He blends in.
I didn't even see him.
I actually call it going underneath the mirror. They actually go underneath the mirror.
That's cool.
I videotaped these. I was here this morning to show the difference in the angle of light when the sun's in front of you or when it's behind you. So this morning I came out here and I did a bunch of them with the sun behind me. And you could see them a lot better with the sun behind you than you can with the sun in front of you. When I zoom back out, it's like, wow. Or zoom back in, it's like, whoa. He's about out of sight now here. He's disappearing. He's not going over the curvature of Earth. He's just blending in. There's
A dot now.
yeah. Well, you know what I call it? I call it where the sky and the floor meet. It's actually up higher than this boat is. It's not much, but there's a band out there that you'll see. That band is where they're compressed. The sky and the floor are being compressed because you're seeing a long distance, but you can't see because of this illusion of this reflection of the sky. It's weird. It's hard to explain where people would understand it, but this area just above the horizon is always at eye level. Always at eye level.
Diane, you know Diane. She's got to go 90 different places.
And wait for
That's why a lot of times I just leave because she's off. Where'd you go? And I stayed right where I was supposed to be. Where'd you go? Well, I wanted to get a different shot. What?
I've heard cars crank up and leave before the sun even really set. Say, wow, you're missing the best part. After the sun goes down, usually the sky lights all up, nice, pretty colors.
Lights up then when
Should I use a flash or not?
Also, if
No.
you're watching, you see the shred boats farther off in the distance. I want to get me.
you look at that sun for a while.
That's why you have sunglasses on.
I don't have that my regular glasses. My regular glasses, they clip on.
Also, people are going to get loud around me. There's a crowd of people, so they get really loud, and some are obnoxious. So I'm going to delete the soundtrack to those. So when you hear this, you'll know why.
Yeah, right?
Not unless we have like a fantastic camera, like that one. That'll do it. That might be an accurate reflection. Go ahead.
30.
Yeah, about 8 or 9 to choose from.
I went out of here a couple nights going fishing at night. This is like a really cool,
Yeah. Fishing
pretty
on what?
treacherous. I used to have a nice boat with it. Fishing died, so we're going fishing boat.
Really? I have that same jacket.
Oh, yeah, it does.
It's too bad.
Oh, yeah.
It was Burlington. We're not trying to go to the real estate store. No, I'm not trying to do that. I think mine was like 4. And then the Starbucks. Yes. No, that's going to be great when you get
I forgot.
We just take one picture together. You know, like how you have some people who just...
This is bad. This is,
I know. I'm like, because they...
actually, this has been a nice winter because it's been mellow, mild. It hasn't been too warm, you know.
Yeah, she's like, boom.
Usually frozen.
I'm like, everyone else is like, all right, together.
Terrorists.
Are you standing? Are you standing?
Yeah, it's going to pop out underneath it, though.
In a minute, you're going to hear a sizzle. You'll hear it going
Aren't you
out.
supposed to be ringing a bell somewhere?
Alright, if you look right where that boat's going, right up above it at the edge of the horizon, look just above the edge, you can actually see how the clouds are reflecting this, or the water is reflecting the clouds in the sky. That is where the true horizon line is. You can observe this in a couple other my other videos that I'm going to be posting. But there's going to be one that I post coming up here that really shows this extremely well, and you can see it. And that's what this is, observational science, just for you, so you can see what's really going on.
Very pretty, I got that. Sounds very pretty.
I know. I took a picture, and she gets like this, and it looks like she's holding it.
First time we...
Ah, that's great.
Yeah.
The bowl of fire. Holding the bowl of fire.
Yeah, she just goes like this, and I tell her where to put it.
It sounds nice.
Yeah, come
Picture
on,
a little bit.
nice.
Get your phone? Hey,
I got some we did.
You gotta take it again.
you gotta get it while it's sizzling.
Oh, I did. Oh, this one?
Yeah, it's gonna sizzle in a minute. You can hear it going.
I feel like it's gonna look like that.
Said really.
This is
Like I
like
heard on video. Oh, Harley.
because Uncle Ed tells the truth all the time.
Yeah, sure does. I pepper everything into my filter.
Sometimes I hope you
Okay, here's where all the people got very, very loud that were around me. Some people did say some obnoxious words, so I decided to delete them out. All right, but this gives me a chance to kind of give you my explanation of what I see. Okay, that the true horizon line is above this water line, and as the sun sinks and sets, you will actually see a reflection of the sun come up to meet the sun. And as this occurs, keep that in mind about this distance. And I will explain this how I see it as we go along here. The sun's reflection coming off the water is going to come up off the water and meet up with what we call the real sun. All right, here it goes. It's going to come up to this point. Right where the point meets, right where they meet and connecting, is right where the true horizon line is, right there. Okay, now if you take that in consideration to some of these cloud formations that I'll show you, you'll see that also how they're up at that height. All right, now the sun's coming down. At least it says it's coming down. I think it's getting further away. So you're seeing this big light trail coming at the very bottom of the water in the reflection. And the sun will come down and it will create what looks like a Pac-Man. This is a very beautiful sunset, by the way. So I hope you enjoy it. But keep watching. I'm going to keep explaining as it goes. Now here it's fixing to become a Pac-Man. Okay? Looks like Pac-Man. And now what the sun is doing is getting farther and farther and farther away. So it's going to shrink. It's not that it's going down under the curve. You've got Mexico behind it. We ought, you would say we ought to see mountains, but the glare of the sun is keeping you from seeing anything that's in that bright area. But see, the sun gets farther and farther away, so it starts to shrink. It's not going behind the curve, it's shrinking. It's getting farther away. It's going to go past our vanishing point to where we don't see it. Now here shortly, it's going to pick up off this water line to the top of it, and it's going to look like the all-seeing eye that's on top of your dollar bill, on the $1 bill above the pyramid. It looks like the all-seeing eye. And then now, it's going to start coming up off of this fake water line. Watch it. Watch it. It comes up off of there. Now we got to remember the reflection. Split that in half, and that's where the true horizon line is. Now it's just going farther away past our vanishing point. We can no longer see the sun because it isn't 100 million times bigger than Earth. And look, you still see the glare of it. It's like a flashlight shining across the vast ocean. A big flashlight getting farther and further away. Now, also, look to your left, past the bigger channel marker. And you see those clouds there? Look at how they're reflecting themselves. Here, let me help you with seeing what I'm showing you. Look right here in the middle of the screen, just a little bit to the left, and you'll see the reflection of those clouds and the reflection in the bottom off the water. That is a reflection. And if you look in there, you look like you're looking through a tunnel, a flat tunnel. It's the horizon line that continues and goes and goes and goes. So check it out. You can very easily well see it. So hopefully you do see it. I'm also going to zoom on these clouds too with my camera instead of my zoom tool, and check these areas out. You can definitely see the reflection that I'm talking about. If you don't see it, put some glasses on, something, but you obviously can see the reflection of these clouds off the water below it. So that mirror effect is taking place right there.
Oh my.
So do you send any of your pictures in from the news station? No? Not you?
Yeah.
Not quite there. You're gonna be right in the, you got it though. See, this isn't going down it. Look at how pretty that was.
Look at it.
That was in between the clouds because it took
Reflections of the clouds.
fire in my hand.
I took that one. One of them, I don't know what that is. Yeah, but still, I think it's too high.
Reflections in the sky. I do these videos to, they're observational proof, observational science. This way, it allows you to start believing in what you see, instead of just always thinking it's a mirage or it's illusion or you're hallucinating. The only way you're going to be hallucinating is if you're on some hallucinogens, but we're not on hallucinogens, neither is my camera. So what you're seeing is what you're getting. And you can obviously see the reflections in the sky, or the water being reflected from the sky. So hopefully you like it, and hopefully you can see what I see. Also, I have more video coming up, a video proof of this. So this is just part of my day. I've got a little bit more time after this time that I take more videos, but I'll be showing them on the next one. Alright, I'm going to post this first, and then you're going to get some other ones after this. Thanks, and have a good day. Thanks for watching.